This delay kills me every time I try to live stream. What's up, guys? Garrett here with Self-Dev. We're back working on the memory game project. I think we're about an hour and a half into this. I think that's how long I worked on it last time, so we're gonna finish it now. Hopefully this won't take more than like an hour, hour and a half, because then it'll be 12 and then I have to cook more food. So I need to post that I'm live in Discord real quick. How do I share the link? Can I do that? Is there stream URL? There we go. Live to or backup server URL. There's so much cool stuff in here. All right, so where did Discord go? There it is. Does that URL not work? All right, that's not the right URL. Crap. I don't think I'm supposed to share that. We're probably not gonna share that. Where's the, there's gotta be a link I can use to share this, huh? Stream name, backup server. I don't know how to share this, my live stream. That's weird. My stream health is only good. Why is it only good? Lower than recommended. How do I... So I need to figure out how to increase my bit rate after I do this, right? So we're just gonna leave it like that, or make a little note for myself to figure out how to increase the bit rate later. So this is where we're at right now. We've got the dog pictures being pulled in from the API. This is a mop dog, if you didn't know those existed. This is a bulimic dog. This is a gorgeous dog picture. Is that even a real dog picture? That's like a painting, huh? That's epic though. All right, so what we need to do now, we need to figure out how to we need to randomize the pictures and then flip them over so you can't see the front side. So we need to make the front side of the card. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that in the CSS here. I don't need, that's the HTML for a card. All right, so where are the cards at? Right here. All right, so we got the, we need to target front and make that, actually we're gonna do that in the browser here. So if we grab that, where's the front? I want this is the position of, I think we need to add a class to these. Oh wait, no we don't. Okay, cool. So those just need to be position relative. And then right here, we're gonna do position absolute. And we want top 0, bottom 0, right 0, left 0, background gray. There we go. So that's a little bit bigger. So I don't think our image is sized right. We need to do object. Object fit is already cover. So why isn't that expanded to take up the whole space? Because we set a width and a height on that, huh? So on this, if we set max height 250 pixels, max width, actually let's do, well we're setting a width there, but yeah we can, so we'll do width 200 pixels, height 200 pixels, but I need them to be evenly distributed. Game display is flex, so if we do, if we add flex grow to these, does that work? Or does the flex grow go on the parent? I forget. Oh wait, you don't want to set like a width to those, right? We need to Google this real quick. Flex grow, let's see. Oh wait. So we don't need to worry. Let's go ahead and refresh that real quick. Hit start, pull in the pictures. Right here, grab the front, make this position absolute, top 0, bottom 0, left 0, right 0, background gray. And then we need this div to be put, actually we need all the divs there to be position relative. And then we need this thing's height to match that right there. So, and we'll do margin auto, and that should center it, but there's a little bit on the top there. Is there like margin top? Let's increase the height a few pixels and see if that fixes it. All right, cool. So that looks like that'll work. Let's just go ahead and copy that rule and put that in our styles here. So that's gonna go on what? Front. And that'll go in the game container here. So we'll do front. What? Oh yeah, we didn't put position absolute on this, or position relative. There we go, cool. So now we need to do on click. We need some cool flip animation. What's up, man? How's your Saturday going? Saturday, yeah. That'll work. That's what we need. Okay, so we got flip card back and we got the front there. What's he doing on the CSS to make that happen? Oh, there's a position, there's a back face visibility. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. What kind of pointless stuff? Is it history? Or like psychology? That kind of pointless stuff. Alright, so perspective. I think we'll need that. And that goes on the parent container, right? Oh, biology? Dude, I always liked biology. I mean, I never use any of that now, but I thought it was coolish. So I think we went perspective 1,000 on that, right? And then, actually, so he's got the container, and then he's got this inner div. Why does he have that inner div, though? True. Unless you want to do Python, and you're going to do, like, bioscience or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But we want to do, like, front-end stuff, so. So back face visibility, let's take that and put that on the back card. Which card are we playing with here? Because I'm only putting this on one card. So the front one? Okay. So we need to do... Actually, we gotta put this in our style sheet here because I don't have a hover class active. Back. Okay. That's where the big money's gonna be, dude. Machine learning for like biology and finance and stuff. That's gonna be cool. All right, so we've got that. Now we want flip card inner. We're gonna grab that and put that on our game card div. Right? And then we also want perspective 1,000 pixels. Well, let's see what it looks like if I don't need any of those or that. Okay, so nothing happens on hover right now. Did I add the transform 180 degrees? I did. Oh, we didn't put that on hover though. So we'll just snag that class, put it right here, and then do hover. And then get the transform, put that in there. All right, now what happens if we do this? Nothing. Okay. we're hovering right here. So why isn't anything happening? Question mark. There we go. Does its position have to be absolute? So we're targeting flex card enter, so it's relative there. So that's good. Maybe we need the transition. And we need these two. I've never made a flip animation before. What is that on? That's on the div itself. So that'll go like on this thing, huh? I'm gonna make them randomized with JavaScript, otherwise the game would be way too easy. Oh snap! Oh snap, it almost works. Look at that. Alright. Well, this one's not flipping. Why isn't this one flipping? That's weird. Oh, I think... So I don't have anything on the back card, so it hovers and then it flips, and then the back card just... Yeah, see? That's what's happening. I don't know if I probably didn't explain it well right there, but we almost got it. So we want to do flip card. Oh, the back face visibility needs to be on both of them. So we've got it on the back, right? I don't know why I refreshed. It does that automatically. Gray card flipping over, doing nothing. All right, and then we want the transform rotate 180 to be on the back card as well. And then I think that does it. Oh, snap! Look at that. Look at that. All right, so there's a part, the sides it doesn't really work on. But it's not gonna be on hover, it's gonna be on click, and we're gonna add a class to do that. So we don't want to have that on there by default, right? How are we gonna do that? I don't know, I wanna mess with that in a little bit. So we're gonna go back to our JavaScript part here, right? So we need to randomize the cards. And we also, actually, let's go and make our timer work. It's set interval, right? Yeah, so that'll run every 3 seconds. So in our scripts over here, we need to do do run timer. So we're gonna do that right there. And then we need to, up in our variables, we're gonna go and grab the timer. And we wanna grab timer. So we got timer selected there, right? But timer is the div, right? And we want to select the actual time, so we want to do timer P. And then down here, we want to console log timer, so we can make sure we're selecting that right. And then in here, we're just gonna clear that part out, and we're gonna call run timer. So now, hello, start, okay. And then if we inspect, okay, something's broken. It only runs once. Why did it only run once? Does set interval only run once? Alert hello every, oh wait. We don't have the alert hello part there anymore, do we? Did we not save? what if in here we do console log high? Does that work? It only runs once still. This says it will run every 3 seconds. So let's try stupid W3 schools. Run JavaScript every 5 seconds. Set interval like that. Does that work? No? All right, yep, we're just gonna copy this part. Stick that right there. And then we'll just delete this stuff. Ah, I'm such a noob. Missing the parenthesi. Start. There we go. Okay, now it's running. Now I just need it to run every, we're not calling the second argument where it only runs every, is that a second or is that a millisecond? Okay, yeah, so we want it every second because we want to decrement that every second. So now it's not running every second. There we go, cool. Where are we setting up? Where are we getting the start button click? Right there. So right there, we want to do timer.inner HTML equals 60. Is that how we do that? It is. Cool. Now, in here, we want to do timer inner HTML equals new timer number, and then we're going to do timer inner new timer number equals if we define it right there, we're going to lose it every time the function's called. I think, because of the scope. Oh well. We'll do timer inner HTML, right? Does that break it? It does. Okay, so it's not decrementing because we're not subtracting anything anymore. Duh. -1. There we go. Our timer's working. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we need to do... This needs to run before that. If... timer inner HTML equals 0, then they're out of time and we need to end the game. So 1, we're gonna, how do I stop the set interval? What is it again? Clear interval, there we go. We want to stop that from running again, and then we want to do. Did I make the game over screen? No, I did not. So I want to do another div class game over. And in there, what are we gonna say? This is gonna be just like a, what, an H2? And we'll add the class game over text. And then we'll just modify that with JavaScript. So in here, we're gonna do let game over text equals document, oh, nope, not document timeline. Dot query selector. I want to get game over text. Actually, we don't even need that to be a variable, do we? I don't think so. We can just select that and then do inner HTML equal game over you scored score points. Play again, question mark. And then we're gonna have a button there that'll let them restart the game. So let's see if that works. All right, so why is that starting at 0? Because we don't have, oh, because that is 0. So timer needs to start at 60. And also when that happens, we need to show game over. Style, is it, it's style, right? How did I do that up here? Yeah, style display equals flex. And we'll have some styles in our style sheet that will center that text for us and display that correctly. So let's see if this is working here. All right, so that's gonna take too long. Let's go ahead and make that just like 5 seconds to start off with. 3, 2, 1. Does it work? Oh, it's not gonna do anything because I haven't done anything yet. Duh. I feel like my mic is not loud enough and this music is overpowering, but we need to change our music. That's what we need to do. Where is the other song that I like? It's in my downloads. There we go. Let me know if this is too loud for you guys or something like that. All right, so we need to grab game over, display none, and then we're gonna have align items center, justify content center, because eventually, like when it's shown, that's gonna be display flex. And then we want the background to be, we'll just do pink so we know it worked. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right, so it didn't work. Wait, because our clear, so I don't think this is even running because it's clear interval should stop that from running, right? All right, yeah, so it's not running. Why isn't that running? Timer inner HTML equals 0. So we're let's console log the timers, enter HTML. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Is it a string? It's a string 0, right? So that's why it's not working, because this isn't coercing that. So we need to use double equal sign instead of triple. There we go, got it. All right, cool. And then up here we need to define score, so let score equal 0. Stopped. Okay, cool. Now, does game over screen, it's got display flex, but this isn't there, so, oh yeah, we need to make sure game, container, and then start screen are both hidden. So we'll grab those two things right there and stick that in our timeout interval. We want both of those to be displayed none. All right, so 2, 1, and the screen's gonna be all pink. All right, there we go, working. We don't want it to get to -1, so we want to run this after we subtract the number. And that'll prevent it from getting to 0. All right, cool, so that's working good. And it's putting our variable in there, so perfect. And now we just need to go in the HTML here, and we'll add a button restart, and we'll probably style that. Did I style the button at all? No, I didn't. It's just the basic button. Okay. And then we'll have to select that and make that reset the game pretty much. Class restart button. And those are probably both gonna be styled the same way, so we'll add button to both of those so we can style those the same way. And then we will put button right here. We're not gonna put anything in there yet. And then down here we want restart button to be display block. So it'll be on a new line. Ah, no, we didn't want to do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I hope your dinner was freaking delicious. We made the timer work. So, oh god, I just reset my live stream. Did that break my live stream? Oh well. But yeah, when we reset this, our timer goes down. And it asks you if you want to play again, and you have 0 points. So that's about all the progress we've made so far. I have to go pee real quick. Give me like 30 seconds. All right, so I think as far as the flip animation on this, the only part we need to change is the rotate on the back of the card, right? So like, let's hover, and then if we turn off the back, well, that transform needs to be on both of them, right? It's on the front too, huh? Is it not? It's not on the front. Is it on this? Ah, it's on that. Okay. That's interesting. That's not how I expected that to work. Should that be on the front? Round 1. Okay, so what we want to do then, we just want to take that out. Actually, we're gonna need this style, and then we're gonna need this part right here, because that's what's flipping the card over for us. And then we need to do what is game cards? Am I using that anywhere else? Yeah, game cards is what we are appending to the document to make all the cards. So okay, that music was getting a little loud for me. What do we need to do here? Actually, have we made any progress on this? Make front of cards. Did that. Make cards flip on click. Almost there. Add class to same cards. We can do that in a sec. Make the score functionality. Make the timer functionality. Make game over conditions. I spelled conditions wrong. I didn't do my git commit yesterday. Dang it. What's the beat name? It is one of the designers at work makes beats. His SoundCloud's like /corporate_rape, but he just makes cool beats every once in a while. We're gonna switch back to the new one he made. This one's like 6 minutes long, but the beat kind of like evolves, so it's like it's chill music just to like sit there and code to. Why is our start button not working? Oh, because we put that random stuff in here and it broke the JavaScript. All right, so we need to add an on-click event listener to all the cards. And I need to do that after the cards are created. So after this is called, we will call, what's it gonna be called? Add click listener to cards. And that'll be a function we'll make down here in the bottom. So right here, we will do, if I have all the game cards in an array, I don't need to select them again. Right? I think I need to console log the game cards just to make sure that's what I think it is. Click. Wait, so const equals arrow function console log game cards. And then we're gonna comment that stuff out because that's not needed yet. So start, and then where are the game cards? Okay, so it's got all the HTML for them. Okay, so those aren't even separate. Okay, so we are gonna have to reselect them because that's just like one HTML object right there, and we need each individual card. So in here, we'll do, it's gonna be a const, right? So individual game card equal document dot query selector all, and I need to add the class game card. I don't have that already on HTML, do I? No, I don't. Good. All right, so now each one will have game card, and then it'll also have the class item I, because we want yeah, each time that runs, it generates 2 cards. So if we do item I, the same 2 cards will have the same number here, so that we can just search for the same class. So when they click on 2 different cards, we can check and make sure if card 1 has the same class as card 2, those match, and then we're good. Actually, we're gonna put that in a data key. I'm pretty sure I can just make up attributes as long as it has data in front of it. Let's see, does our game still work if we do that? Okay, cool, it does. And then, all in document. Okay, yeah, so that didn't run right because we didn't select anything yet. But if we do this, data key item 0, item 0, item 1, item 1, cool, so those all match. All right, so that's what we want, perfect. Now down here, query selector, we want to select all the game cards. And then we want to console log that just so I can see what it looks like real quick. Because I'm thinking it should be an array, right? It is. It's an array-like object that we can iterate through. So now we want to add on-click to each one of those cards, right? And I need to loop through those. Actually, I can just do indv game cards.for each card. How do I use for each again? Dang it, I forgot that. Fuck DB3 schools. Where's something with Stack Overflow? There we go. Don't use for in. Use for each. There we go. For each function entry. Console log entry. Okay, cool. So that's how we do it. Gotcha. So we'll just do. Yeah, we can just do card. And then I think we'll make an arrow function here. Console log card to make sure it works real quick. Start. Nope, something's broke. What did we do wrong? Missing that thing. I always forget those. Where does that need to go? Right here. Like number 1 mistake I make is that followed by spelling mistakes. All right, cool. So we got all the cards. Now we need to do card.add event listener. Click. And then we need on click. We need to do I need to console log this to make sure I'm getting the right things. So I click that, right? Window parent, so that doesn't look like it's getting the right item for me. Because I thought this would reference card, right? Also, I can turn that off for now. But this isn't referencing card, it's referencing like window. We need to save and then reload, start, click. Okay, so we got window parent. Why isn't that referencing the card? Oh, there it is. Interesting. So what if we log this dot card? No, wait. Would that work? Yeah, because it said card here, huh? No? Not gonna work? Oh, we gotta hit start first. Then click on one. Click on one, right? All right, cool. So we got the card right there. So then we need to select this dot card. I need to select the game card and then the back and apply styles to those two things. We just need to apply that part. Actually, or we can just add the class active to it. Okay, so what if we do this dot card dot add class, or this card add class active? No, because add class is a jQuery, and we need to do this in JavaScript. So we need to do class list, and then like append, right? I think that's how you do it in JavaScript. Add class to L. Class list add, right? Okay. Can I do that? This card. This isn't gonna work. We're gonna try it anyway though. Yeah, cannot read property add of undefined. So let's do console log type of this card. What is that? String. Okay. So this isn't working like I thought it would. What is the card again? Start, click. This is kind of loud. I need to find some better some more music I can play during my live streams. It's having the same thing, same 4 songs going over and over again. It's getting kind of old. So on click, we got the game card here. So now, can I just get the class list of that and then add to that, maybe? Will this work? Question mark. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. All right, what's up? I didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, so that's all we need to do. We can just add class active, and then back in our CSS, we can have something that handles that part, so we don't have to write much JavaScript. So we're gonna take that off there, and then down here we're just gonna do uncomment that, but indent it. Uncomment. I don't think we need that part. I don't think we need that part either. Did I not copy the right stuff? I did. Don't need that. I need that. Right? Okay. So then also we want back. And then we want game container. What's gonna have active? Is it the div? Is that right? I think that's right. So now, okay, no, something broke. What if we click? It works. Huh. Oh, because we still have that part right there. So we need to delete that. Start. Now when we hover, nothing happens. But when we click, oh, because we're using hover here. We don't need to use hover. We just need to have the class active, and then we'll do it. Start. There we go. Okay, perfect. Dude, we're about to be best friends forever. Playing chess, being friends on Instagram, all that stuff. All right, so now we need to test if the two cards are the same. And then we need to say if two cards are selected. Yeah, we need to say if two cards are selected, one, test if they're the same. If they're not the same, flip them back over. I have like 5 pictures on my Instagram. I post like once a year. It's kind of a big deal when I post a picture. Okay, so we're done with the CSS here. We need to go back to this, right? How long have I been streaming this? Only like 30 minutes? Oh, not even 30 minutes? Sweet, dude. I thought we were like at an hour or something. Nice. All right, so I think we're gonna turn this back on. We're just gonna set, we don't need to set timer inner HTML anymore because it's 60 by default. We just need to change that to 60. Does that run before I hit start? It doesn't, good. Did I not save? I didn't save the JavaScript. That's why it's not running. Save the memory game. Okay, so that's running before. So we need to wait until start is clicked to run the timer. So where are we handling the timer? Run timer. Are we calling run timer anywhere, or is that just running on its own, right? Because it's an anonymous function or whatever, or I don't forget what it's called. Okay, so we need to do we need to make this not an arrow function, not like that kind of function. It just needs to be a regular function. So right, like, is it function? Run timer. How do you make like a basic function in JavaScript? Shit. Function. Okay, yeah, I was doing it right. Jesus Christ. That needs to be indented so it looks pretty. There we go. Now this won't run on its own, and then when we hit start, we can just call that function in there. Oh my gosh. So what happens when you don't use JavaScript every day at work? You just forget stuff. Jeez. Now start. Now it starts running. Boom. Oh, it's faster? Cool. I didn't know that. Thank you. Start, click, pictures match, flip back over. Or pictures match, stay active. If pictures match, we will add a class called permanent active. And then points can be permanent active. We can select all the elements with the class permanent active, divide it by 2, and that'll be your point number, right? But first, let's go down here. When we click on the card, add click, like click event listeners, that's like a one-time thing, right? Do I have to re-add it if I flip it back over? Oh well, we'll figure it out. So we'll do if we need to let first card equal actually we're looping over the cards in there, so I think we need to do this in here, right? Ah, my brain is just not working right now. Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and work on something different, and then I will figure that out in a little bit, right? So to randomize the cards, we are adding these let's console log card, right? And see what that looks like when we set up the game. Okay, so it's just the string. And then right here, if we console log game cards, what does that look like? Okay, so that is since that's an array, if we just push it, then does it keep it separate? Ah, it did. Okay, cool. That's what we want. We just don't want it to have all that when it joins this. So right here, when we have game cards, we want to do game cards dot join, right? Start. Yeah, that works. Perfect. All right, so now they are in an array until we add them to this. So now we can just loop over the array and randomize it, right? So how would we randomly randomize the array? Let's see what the great internets have for suggestions here. How to shuffle an array in JavaScript. Boom. I knew you'd come in, clutch, Stack Overflow. I would be so lost without you. All right, so what are we doing here? Oh, great visualization. What is this? Can I? Oh, that's cool. That is exactly what I want. What does this one do? The same thing? Is there a difference? They look the same. All right, so is it cheating if I just copy that? My nose itches. I have to quit doing so much cocaine. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. I don't do those. Yeah, I think we're just gonna copy this. 1. Yeah, we will just throw that right there. And then array will be, yeah, so we will call shuffle right here. What a shuffle, it returns the array. Okay, perfect. So if we just do yeah, we can just do shuffle game cards and then join what it returns, right? I think that'll work. Okay, you're right. So we need to look through this and see what it's doing, right? So this function here, this is our randomization function. First off, let's make sure it works. Start. Awesome. Look at that. They're all random. Boom. Those two aren't random. That was just happenstance though. All right, so we got it randomized. All right, cool. So how does this work? So we're passing in the array of cards, right? And then it's got current index equals the array length, temporary value, random index. My man, what is that doing for us right there? Why does it have 3 values here? You can set 3 values equal to 1 variable. I thought you'd have like 3 variables on this side too. And then you can assign 3 things to 3 things at one time. So while 0 is not equal to current index, right? Okay, so random index, math floor random, current index minus 1. It's declaring 3 variables and instantiating the first. Oh, okay. Array current value, array current index equals array random index, temporary value. Pick a remaining element. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we got the cards to shuffle. So, and we made the cards flip on click. So all we have left to do is add class to the same cards. Actually, we did that. That's our data key right there. Make score functionality. So that's kind of a big one. So if we break that down, we need to check if 2 cards clicked are equal. If not, flip cards back over. If they are, permanently flip them and add 1 to the score. And then we need, in the game winning conditions, we need to do if all cards are flipped, or actually we can do if score equals 9, because there's 18 cards in the game. And then after that, I think we're done with the memory game. Oh, we need to make the restart functionality too. make game restart on click. Do we want to pull in? We'll work on that last. All right, so where are we ending the game? Right there in the timer function. So we're gonna have a function called end game. And that's where we're gonna do all this stuff. And then right here, we are gonna, actually we need to clear the interval for runtime in the game over too. Because if you win before the time runs out, then we want it to stop the timer, right? So we'll just call end game right here. And then right here, let's just set that to 5 seconds to make sure that still works for us. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool, so that still works. So we can check to see if they've won every second. And I think that'd work. So we'll do if score equals 9, end game. We'll just have another if function there, right? And that's how many cards there are, right? So 2, 4, 6, 6, 12, 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9, so max points you can get is 9. And then we will make this 60 again. All right, so got that. Actually, we can't test that to see if it'll work until we get this part done. So okay, so we're adding the click event listener to all the cards here. I think if we put the function to handle that in here, the scope would make it not work. So we're gonna have a function that we'll call every time a card is clicked, right? Oh God, I'm gonna do this in such a horrible way, but this is how I think, this is the only way I can come up with right now. So we're gonna have two variables in the global scope called card1 and then card2. I don't even have this planned out all the way, and I know it's a bad way to do it. Deal. We will adjust the timer, or we can set like multiple game modes eventually. Actually, I'll probably finish this and then I'll let you add that to it if you want, because I know how much you like adding stuff on GitHub. So on click, if card1 equals the blank string, then we're gonna set card1 equal to card . Oh, heck yeah. Right? Everybody says contribute to open source projects, but it's really hard to find open source stuff to contribute to. All right, what was I doing? So, yeah, I'm doing this in an awful way. So if you think of a better way I can implement this, comparing the cards, let me know. But I need to do JavaScript X access data attribute. Do I just access that with like data-key? Card.data-key? I do, I think that's it. Data key. Oh, wait. Look at data attributes here. Using data attributes. So that was the same thing I had, so whatever. Const article, data set. That's not what I'm looking for, really, is it? That's a useless article. W3 schools is like, and Mozilla, freaking useless. Data type, data distance, data identifier. So this is what we want, right? So we have the data attribute there with a hyphen. Now how do we select that with JavaScript? Get attribute. Oh, okay, cool. So we can do card1 card dot get attribute data dash key right? Else if card1 is not equal to that, then it's already got a value and we want to assign card. Actually, we don't even have to assign it to card2. We can just do else if card1 not that. We'll do if equals card get attribute data dash key. If I can type, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh my gosh. Console log, they match. Because we'll be really surprised this works. All right, so what this is doing here, right? So with the card, we add the click event listener, right? When you click on the card, it adds the class active, which flips it over. And then it says, hey, it looks at our global scope card1 variable. If that's empty, then we need to add that card's data key to card1. So if we click on this card here, let's say its data key is 1, right? And then we click on this one. This one's data key is like 3. So those don't match, so they'll flip over. But then we click on this and we find whichever one it matches with. This will have the same data key. So this, if that has a if that has a value, then we've got a card selected. And then actually, yeah, this is testing to see if card1 has a value. And if it does, I think it'll work, right? Hold on. All right, we got it. Cool. So see, they match. Why did it do it 4 times though? Because that's not how that's supposed to go. Oh, because we flipped over multiple ones that match. Okay, cool. So we got 2 that match, right? So that's working, right? Do we have score defined as a variable? We do. So we need to do score plus, right? And then we need to update score as well. So in here, I don't think we're even selecting score yet, but we'll do points P. query selector points p inner HTML equals score. And that will increment the score for us. So let's see if this works. So eventually this should go up because we matched 1. There we go. Okay, so it only went up once. Where's our timer? I'm gonna turn that off again because I don't like, actually that can run. I just need to take out the console log there. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, because after, well wait, it was console logging multiple times before. So hold on, let's click all the cards. We only get 1 point because we never reset card 1 to an empty variable, right? So right here we need to set card 1 equals that. Now it'll work. Well, we just got, where are we getting? Oh, because you clicked the same card twice. Okay. So we need to put in something to make it not work if you're clicking the same card twice. So we can remove the event listener. That seems like a lot of work though, because then we have to add it back on after. Hold on, I need chocolate chips. I just have a bag of frozen chocolate chips in my freezer for whenever I need a snack. I'm sorry if you can hear me eating these. I apologize. All right, timer's almost out. We're about to lose. What's up? What do you want, dude? What? I can't do what to? You want some chocolate chips? Give me a share. You want some? Dude, right? I just go to Walmart on Fridays and just buy a bag of dark chocolate chips and just throw them in the freezer. And that's my sweet snack for the week. It usually doesn't last all week though, because I have no willpower when it comes to food. You know what? This stream's not gonna get... Can I get a copyright strike just for playing copyrighted music? I don't think I can. So I think as long as I'm under 1,000, I can't monetize until I'm over 1,000 subscribers and I have 400 watch hours. So until then, it's okay if I play random music from people that have copyright stuff. Because I can't make any money off it anyway. We're gonna play good music now. Not that my man's music isn't good. It's just kind of old after like 5 times. This isn't stopping. Why did this not stop? Why did clear interval not work there? I'm not making any money off this. This is just for you guys and me. Like, this is to help me stay accountable to building new projects and learning more stuff. Because I don't think there's a way. I just can't get myself to build projects on my own time unless it's for YouTube or if I'm at work. Yeah, I wish I could say that this and the monthly projects I make in the Discord are for other people. They're just for me to force myself to learn. Because I'm just going to sit there and play video games otherwise. I have no willpower. That's why I can't. Like, that's why I only have 1 bag of chocolate chips for the week. If I buy other sweet food and more like junk food like that, and it's in my house, there is like 100% chance that I'm gonna eat that and get fat. So all I have in my house is like stuff that I have to cook that's healthy, and then like the bag of chocolate chips. And then like 2 or 3 weeks worth of canned food in case civilization just goes to crap. I'm prepared for the end of the world. I'm a prepper, dude. I'm one of those people. All right, so back to this. That was a nice little break. So we start. So now let's go ahead and handle if the IDs aren't the same. Let's flip those back over, right? So I think we do need to, right here, we need to do card 2. Actually, no. So right here, we can select the cards that have the class active and just remove active. And that'll make them flip back over. And you said to use query selector all because it's faster, right? So document.query select. Wait, no, you said get element by class name. Do I need to use the dot if I'm using get elements by class name? I don't think I do because it's gonna know it's a class, and then we need to get active, right? And then we need to, is it class list dot remove? No, it's not remove. Let's see, JavaScript remove class. At the chateau, visualize it and give it something to do. Sweet. Thank you. It is remove. Why is that not built in here? There's a toggle class method. Is that like vanilla JavaScript or is that jQuery? Oh, it's vanilla JavaScript. That's cool. Oh, you some money. Wait, is it? There's class list toggle, which is pretty much the same thing. But I want to actually remove the class. So remove and then the class. Active. And then they should flip back over. Except we don't want it right there, because then it's going to run after we click on one card. We want it to run we want it to be, oh god, I think we removed stuff we don't need to. Oh god, quit. Copy the right stuff. Come on. That's what we want. Okay, we need to put it right here, because right here it's going to run if the data key attributes match, increment the score by 1, and then if they don't match, then we are going to remove the class active from all the cards that have it. That'll make them flip back over. So, let's see if this works. No. Cannot read property remove of undefined. Hold on here. Console log this thing. Oh yeah, that returns them in an array-like object, so I have to loop through them, right? So is that's right. It's an HTML collection. I can loop over an HTML collection, right? So we'll do for each L remove class active. And I don't need that console log anymore, right? Now let's try this. Start. All right, something's broke. We forgot a parentheses. Told you guys I made that error a lot right there, right? Still didn't work. For each is not a function because it's an so the HTML collection is not something is not an array, so I can't loop over it like an array. I've had this problem on a previous project. I just can't remember why, but I think if I use query selector, because I'm not concerned about speed, I think that holds it in like a object that I can loop over. No, it doesn't. Interesting. Oh, it did work. I just didn't spell it right. Love it when you ride it, be put up, done up inside it, be done up inside it. That didn't work either. Dang it. It didn't throw any errors. Why? Okay, so ACTIVE. I just spelled that wrong still. Active, right? We're spelling that correctly? Okay, cool. Spelling mistakes never go away. All right. Oh wait, so okay, so it worked that time. Cool. So, but now our click event is gone, so we need to re-add the click event to it? Question mark. Did we have 50 seconds and it ran out that fast? Why is it saying game over? What? That shouldn't happen. Where are we calling end game? If score equals 9. Oh, our score is getting to 9, huh? Okay, gotcha. Why is our score getting to 9? That shouldn't happen. Oh, because we're clicking the same card multiple times. Okay, duh. Because I never handled that. All right. So back in our to-do list, we need to add prevent user from clicking on same card twice. How are we gonna handle that part? Let's see. And time for a new song. I love this one. All right, so we don't want that to happen instantly. We want to like wait a second before we flip it over. Because if it happens instantly, you don't even see what the other card is. Cash, don't chew on my cords, buddy. I'm almost done, and then I'll give you some attention, okay? We're only like, oh man, we're 3 hours into this project if you think about it. No, before. Don't you play with my chords, baby. Kitty. All right, there we go. So, we need to do. Ow, what are you doing? Quit it. Stop, 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 stop. Bad. I know you want attention, cat, but quit playing with my cord. Stop, stop. Hey, stop it, stop it, stop it. I don't need this on anyway, I guess. Get down. There we go. Just gotta remove all the stuff my cat tries to play with. Okay. Alright, so let's do JavaScript run after 5 seconds. Only once. Get the string, cat. Run set interval only once. Set timeout. That's what we want here. Code runs after a few seconds. Okay. I need to call it on window or whatever. Okay, so right here, we're just gonna take this, stick that inside there, and then change that to 1, So now it'll run after 1 second. So that animation where it flips back over is trash. But hey, we don't have to re-add the click event. That still works. Okay, so now we need to handle if... We'll handle that flip back animation later, because it looks like trash. But we need to add, if the cards match, we need to keep them flipped over. Get out of my cup. Why do you keep trying to play with my cups? Might have to stop here in a little bit, because my cat's wanting attention. She gets super annoying when I'm trying to live stream, and she wants attention from stuff. Oh god, get off the table. Alright, just lay right there. We handled if score equals 9. No, get the freak off the table. Alright. So here. That's when we decide if they match, right? We need to set card dot class list add flip permanent. Probably didn't spell permanent right, but whatever. And then we were gonna do card one class list dot add flip permanent as well. And then in our CSS, we can just make flip permanent, make them stay flipped permanently. But we need to make sure that those get added, right? So where are two that are the same? Boom! Why are those not flipping over? I didn't define, oh, okay, I broke the JavaScript. I was kind of confused because I hadn't defined what flip permanent is yet. So which one did that break on? Card one. Card one should still be a valid card, right? Where are two that match? Oh, those two. Okay. Item 5. Oh, so card one's just getting its data attribute, so we need to do actually, we can just kind of copy this, huh? The ones that have the class active. Because when they're both flipped over, if they're the same, they both have the class active. So we can do that. L class list add flip permanent. We added the parentheses that time. And then in our CSS, we'll put that there, but we'll copy this. Actually, we'll probably put that in the same place. And just add these to it here, right? There we go. So now that should keep it flipped if they're the same. Start. All right, where is dog laying down? Oh, I've seen that one before. There we go. Okay, they didn't stay flipped. Do they have the class flip permanent? No, it does not. Hold on. I didn't save the JavaScript, that's what it is. Okay. Alright, so those stay flipped, good. Alright, there we go. Hey, those should stay flipped too. What's going on here? Grab that card. So flip, it's got active. So why is it flipping over when only one is selected now, right? So if we, can we console log card 1 right here? So card 1 is not reset. That's what's going on. Why isn't card 1 reset? It should be blank. Well, we've been going an hour and a half, so I think that's enough for part 2. I'm gonna take a little break. Maybe play some Minecraft or something. I don't know. I gotta make a guitar video for my other YouTube channel, so I might do that. But I will be back either later today or tomorrow to finish this up. I thought we were gonna finish it right now, but it's taking a little bit longer than I thought. So I will see you guys later. If you wanna come join the Discord, links in the description. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, and I will see you next time. Peace.